Hello my friends, welcome to my channel. Here in my channel every day I will put some of the solutions of important and interesting sums of different classes. Hope it will be helpful for you and you will like it. So if you like my channel, please like, share and subscribe. So let's start. Hello students, today I will start with a very important chapter of class 10 ICSE board, that is GST or Goods and Services Tax. GST or Goods and Services Tax. Okay. So, what is GST actually? In our day-to-day life, we purchase many things from the dealers or manufacturers. So, every time we purchase things in the packaged system. So, in the package system, if we look at them at the back side, it is written as GST. GST is nothing but the indirect tax that is levied on the supply of goods and services, that is on the sales of any goods or rendering services. It is a nationwide tax and it is levied by the central and the state government. And it is based on the principle of one nation, one tax. Okay, so before starting the sums of this chapter, first of all, we have to know different type of terms related to GST. So the first term that we have to understand is the dealer. Who is dealer? Any person who buys goods or services for resale is known as a dealer or trader. That means suppose you have a shop and you want to sell some goods to the nearby people of your shop. Obviously, you have to purchase it from any of the manufacturer and then you will resell it to your customer. So here in that case you will be an dealer or trader. Okay, so it is the first term. The second term is the intra-state sales and third is interstate sales. Actually, I explain it simultaneously. So, as I told you just few minutes ago, that suppose you are a trader or a dealer of West Bengal, and if you want to sell it to the people of your own state, that means you are in West Bengal and you want to sell it to the consumers of West Bengal, then it is within a single state. Then it is intrastate sales. Understood? And when you are in West Bengal and selling your goods to any other states other than West Bengal, that means suppose you are in West Bengal and selling it some Bihar, Jharkhand, Orissa, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, whatever, then it is in between two or more states, then it is known as interstate selling. Okay, I hope you understand it. Now coming to the next term, that is input GST and output GST. These two terms are very, very important for this chapter. So we have to clearly understand what is input GST and what is output GST. Okay, looks, I just told you that we have to pay some tax to the government. That means when it is a business, that means there is a chain business. That means manufacturer, makes some things, then it goes to the dealer who purchase it, and then he resell it to the consumer. Okay, so it is a chain process of business through which it runs. Okay, so when GST is paid by the dealer is purchasing some things from the manufacturer and then resell it to us. So when GST is paid by the dealer on purchase of goods and services, and it is collected from the consumers on sales of goods and services, then it is known as input GST. And when GST is collected from a customer, then it is known as output GST. What I have told, just explain it. GST is paid by the dealers. That means dealer is itself paying GST. Okay. For what? For purchasing of goods and services to the manufacturer. And from it is collected, where it is collected? It is collected from the customer itself. So it is collected from the customers on the sales of goods and services. So in other words, we can say GST paid by the dealer is called the input GST, and GST collected from the customer is known as output GST. Right? Now, when next term is CGST and STGST, and also UTGST. So three terms: CGST, SGST and UTGST. So what is CGST? CGST is the Central Goods and Services Tax. That means the GST which we pay to the central government is CGST. The GST which we pay to the state government is state GST, and GST we pay to the Union Territory are known as UTGST. Okay. So both these taxes are levied on the intrastate sales, that is on the sales of goods and services within the same state. In intrastate sales, GST is divided equally among the center and the state government. That means if GST is 16% and it is interstate sales, okay, interstate sales, then it will be divided in equal halves, 8% to central government CGST and 8% to the state government SGST. Understood?